Evan Lazar and Tamara Brown wheels down in Mobile, Alabama for the Senior Bowl. Evan, the hot topic every year for the draft is the quarterbacks. How have the ones here fared out?
Well, there's the number 3 quarterback in this draft is not here in Mobile, but what I was really looking forward to seeing was, is there somebody on day 2, number 34, let's say, just for the Patriots' sake of things, that if the Patriots wanted to go Marvin Harrison Jr. at the top of the draft, Joe Alt at the top of the draft, maybe Bo Nix, Michael Penix. I haven't been completely wowed by either one of those guys. I'm trying to be as gentle as I can when I say this about Bo Nix. He's struggled out here this week. He's looked a little flustered in this offense that they've been running, and I just haven't really seen him ever find a rhythm. He made a nice throw, his last throw of the first 2 days on a wheel route down the sideline. That was a nice ball, but overall I thought that he's been a little bit shaky here this week. Penix hasn't had a ton of help from his receivers. He had a couple drops here today by his wideouts, but overall neither one of them were really wowing me or impressing me to the point where I could really commit to that strategy that I was just talking about.
After the quarterbacks, everyone wants to know about the shiny toys, the offensive skill positions.
Yeah.
What have you liked out of them?
Roman Wilson. I mean, he's put on an absolute show these last couple of days. Thought on day 1 it was the route running, the separation and one-on-ones. The end of practice today, Quinton Mitchell, Toledo cornerback, is going to go in the first round, calls him out, says, I want number 1, put Roman Wilson up against me, and he makes the one-handed catch of the week on a one-on-one rep against Quinton Mitchell. I think Roman Wilson's been open all day, 24/7 out here. Lad McConkey, your guy, has been pretty good out here as well. He's looked very impressive with his route running. And how about Brenan Rice from USC? Yes, Jerry Rice's son, a much different player than Jerry Rice. Not the route runner, not the technician that his father is. More of a big outside vertical threat that can play the X receiver spot. He's been very impressive with his hands, his body control, his ability to run routes. I've really liked what I've seen from him.
And after those two groups, the quarterbacks, the skill positions, you got to look at the guys in the trenches. What have you liked from the offensive linemen?
Look, the Patriots had one of the worst offensive lines in football last year. We know that. So offensive line is a major need for this team. I'm going to start with Oklahoma's Tyler Guyton, who is an absolute mammoth of a man. 6'7", 330 pounds, 34-inch arms, checks every single measurables box. He's only played tackle for a few years. He's actually started out as a tight end, converted to tackles, but you see that athleticism still as a tight end, his foot speed, his ability to mirror edge rushers. He was extremely impressive down here this week. So I'm looking at him as someone that could be in that late first round, early second round conversation.
Thanks, Evan. For more coverage from the Senior Bowl, go to Patriots.com.